Okay, guys, welcome to this class. Guys, is everyone able to see my screen, my whiteboard? Is everyone able to see my whiteboard? Maybe by thumbs up. Confirm if you can see my whiteboard. Yeah, maybe confirmation if you can see my whiteboard. Okay. Perfect. So so yesterday what we were learning about how to trade news. We're learning how to trade news. Then we said if come on, for example, news, we have a 3:30 news. Like for example today, 3:30 p.m. we have news. So we say we can take an advantage of this news by setting a buy stop order and a sell stop order 2 pips above or 2 pips below, so that because in the market anything can happen. So I think everyone today saw how the market went on CPI. The market literally went up, breaking the buy stop order or the high of the previous candle. So that's how we trade. So like today we had this candle. So this candle of today. So today it was a CPI. So this candle of today we had. So it was a 3:15 candle. So this one was a 3:15 candle, 3:15 p.m. So this 3:15 p.m., what you should do is you need to set at least 2 pips above it, buy stop, 2 pips below, sell stop. Then for stop loss for this one, you can set it below here. Then you wait for the news to occur. Yeah, you just wait for the news. So if the market breaks the upper side, for example, like this, like for example today, you delete your sell stop order, because your sell stop maybe will come make up your sell stop. You delete your sell stop and you ride the trend up. So let me show you how today's market went on the market. So guys, let's say for example, yeah. So there's someone who asked me like yesterday, like how to set session on your chart. So let me just clarify right now. So if you want to set session, you can see now my chart is very clean. My chart is very clean. So I want to set the session showed maybe London, New York, Asia. So you go to indicators, you can see, just click indicators, then type session. Just type session like this. So after you have typed session, you come here, see this line? You drag down this line, you drag down, you drag down, you drag down, drag down until when you can see, you drag down, I don't know, and you drag down until when you can see this one, session Vidas Maldives. See this one? It's called session Vidas Maldives. So after you have typed session, you look for session Vidas Maldives, then you click. So it will come on your screen. It will just come on your screen. So you can see now it has come on my screen. Let me, I don't know, I don't know if it's my network or let me just sign out and sign in. But already it has come on my screen. Just a minute. I sign in again. Um, Yeah, now you can see I have my trading session on my screen. So I want to set the session that fits my color. I want the color to be yellow in London. I want the color to be blue in in Asia, and I want the color to be brown in New York. So after you have clicked the session, it will come on your screen something like this. So what you do is you can click so if you click hide, then you want to hide this session. But for me, I want to set the session. I want to set the settings. maybe the color part of it. So what you do is you can click here where it's written settings. Then just click settings. I don't know what's yeah. When you click setting, you'll have on your platform Asia, London, New York. So what you do, so we have Asia, London, New York. Yeah, we have Asia, London, New York. So what you do, you click Asia, you click the Asia part, then Asia, you increase the opacity. You can see here the opacity here. So you can increase here the opacity like this. Then you go to London, maybe yellow part, then you increase opacity. Then New York, can leave it. Now you have on your screen, now you have on your screen the London, New York, London and New York. So the blue part here is the London market. The yellow part here is the New York, the blue part is the Asian market. The yellow part is the London market, and the brown part is the overlap or New York market with London. So, so like for example, let's check today's trade. Yeah, let's check today's trade. Yeah, CPI, Indian core CPI today 3:30. Let me change the time zone first. Let me change the time zone. I'm looking for Nairobi time zone, Nairobi. Okay, so 3:30. I'm looking for 3:30. So this one was a candle here 3:30. So unaona hii ni candle ya 3:15. So hii ndio candle tulikuwa tunasema tuna consider sana. So ungekuja hapo uweke your buy stop order there. Then we have your sell stop below here. So we've got your buy stop and sell stop, this region. So the market came up, you can see market ili spike. Maybe hapo ungechukua hapo. Ilienda kama at least 20 pips. Yeah, news ufai kuchukua more than 20. Ilienda kama 20, the market went at least 20 pips and reversed. Yeah. I don't know what's happening. I don't know what's happening with the market like recently. Like the NFP is not moving, the CPI is not moving. I know most of you maybe you have noticed something like that, something like that. Like the NFP, the volume is very low, and NFP, the volume is very low because you can just imagine the last NFP, like it had nothing, it had like no volume. Now you can see again we have the CPI. So CPI at the moment now, like today, we didn't have enough volume. You can just see one candle. Yeah, because most of the times I usually see maybe NFP having big candles like this, or or NFP. Yeah. Yeah. So most of the times you'll get candles having like these big candles. Maybe it's a green one or a red one for news. Yeah. But recently like the market has really changed. Yeah. For this one, for example, if the news is negative, I usually see these big candles like this on CPI or NFP. But recently, like the candles very, very small, even no volume like this, and it's called maybe a news. So I don't know what's happening. Maybe Trump is affecting the market because of tariffs, maybe something of that sort. Yeah, something maybe of that sort. Yeah. I think most of you maybe like if you saw maybe the January NFP, the December NFP, the November NFP, it was like so big candle. Like one candle can move maybe like one candle could move like maybe like 50 pips in one candle. But today's NFP and CPI, we usually have like one candle moving like 12 pips, 20 pips. So I don't so to mean that to mean the market to mean that the market or the news has like no high impact, like again like most of previously. Yeah, maybe I don't know what's happening in the market, but you can't know because like the market is so big, so you don't know what's happening with the dollar or what's happening with the economic affairs of the world. Yeah, but it is what it is. So if you have a plan, you can just trade. So let's check maybe today's entry, buy or sell on currencies. So let's say we have so today we have we had the high of the session, you can see. So we had the high of the session and we had the low of the session. Yeah. So this one was the high and the low of the session. Let me tape again the Bollinger Band here. Let me set Bollinger Band so that you can have at least yeah, now it's Bollinger Band. I don't know what's happening, it's not loading. Yeah. So that one is the Bollinger Band. Let me hide it. Okay. So today we had this entry. Yeah. The first candle off, when the market went to the high of Asia, then it took the liquidity. So no, this was a very good trade. So if today come on in your trade and you lost that trade, it was a good trade. It was really a good trade because it went exactly the way we predicted. Yeah, yeah. So today the market did not went well. And again here on New York, you can see on New York market, the market went well. It may be, if, for example, this one maybe you could have break even 15 pips stop loss, and the market went at least 30 pips. So you could have break even that one. Yeah. So today we didn't have any much of entry and exit entry, like good entries. I think reason because is because of CPI. So when the market is approaching CPI, the market will tend to be very weak. The market will tend to be very weak because of the NFP, because of the CPI, because of the CPI. So most of the times you'll see the market behaving like very, very weak. But so maybe you can check maybe another entries. So another entry of this one we had the Bollinger Band. You can see this one. You can see we had the Bollinger Band here. And so someone who took the trade here, the Bollinger Band at the high of the band, let's see the stop loss, maybe 11, and the market went at least around 40. 40. Yeah, around 40. Around 40. Yeah. Yeah, because from here, the CPI it had already finished. So the market came and bounced to the 50, moving to the upper band. Then, something that you must be very keen to understand is the confirmation of the candlesticks is very important. So this one, the market went 40 pips. Yeah. So if you could have traded, maybe you could have made maybe you could have looked at least 30 pips on that market. Yeah, at least 30 pips on that market. Yeah, so that is what was for today's trade. So let me show you something else different. So I'm gonna be showing you maybe we check because I was looking for a swing trade on GU. Maybe we can check maybe Ichimoku today. Yeah, we can check maybe Ichimoku today. Yeah, today the market was it had no volume today. I don't know what happened. Yeah. So it is what it is, and sometimes the market happens to be like that. So let me hide this one, the lagging span and everything. Then I remain the cloud only. So let me increase the opacity of this one and this one. So you can see right now I have, so if you really want to, if you want to have the Ichimoku on your platform, you can just click on indicators here, then click Ichimoku, then you hide everything, then you remain in the cloud. So today the market was just trending. So if someone maybe he or she maybe was trading maybe like Ichimoku or maybe like any other indicator, we had also like bounce of this kind of bounce of the cloud. Every time when the market bounced the cloud, you buy. The market bounced the cloud, you buy. You can see. Am I clear or my network? Or am I clear, guys? Or my chat is lagging? I don't know if. Okay. Okay. So like today we had this one, the market bouncing to the Ichimoku. So we had also this entry, and also we have this one. So for this one, you can trade also like for you see guys, when you have like Ichimoku on your platform, when you have Ichimoku on your platform, to mean that it kind of acts like a trend line on the on your chart. It can act like a trend line on your chart because like when the market touches this that region, or when the market touches that region, the market goes up. Can you see? So every time when the market touches that region, the market goes up. But this one, but this one will work best most of the times on it will work best most of the times on higher time frame. So you can see the market came down to the below the cloud and bounced off the cloud. You can see here. So this one also it was my entry. You can see this one was entry. Okay, let me show again here. I want to show you guys on how you can trade even Ichimoku on day trader. You can do it like a day trading. So here you got a losing trade here. So I'm gonna be showing you to guys, but mostly it works. Mostly it works on a higher time frame, but also you can trade it on a lower time frame very well, so long as you have a plan. Maybe when the market breaks a certain level and retest, because this one is a breakout. You can see guys. So the market broke the cloud, then we had a retest. Then again, the market went down, went down, went down, went down. Then the market again came down near the cloud, but it didn't touch the cloud. So good trades always touches the cloud so that you can confirm to enter or sell. So I'm gonna be so this one also you can understand it, and you can make it as your system. Yeah, because every system in the forex market makes money. Like every system in the forex market makes money. It's for you only to digest and to follow it consistently, like this one. So here today we had on not on Monday we had this trade entry and this entry, so it could be profitable. Yeah, there's some others wangesema maybe, oh, this one is near the cloud. Maybe I can consider sell. Still you okay. Yeah, so long as you so we have said you can trade like breakout. So this one is called a breakout or a bounce to the cloud. So this one was just a losing trade here. Yeah, but if you can get a nice trade, don't ever hesitate like entering the trade. So hesitate kuingia trade because like it's a good trade. Kama hii this one ilikuja ika bounce here, you can see. So here the market was just going up, 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 up. So here the market was above the cloud. So when the market is above the Bollinger Band, we should consider a market to be a strong buying market. Then for you to look for an entry using the cloud only, you can use something called a bounce to the cloud. So a bounce to the cloud, this means if the market breaks, goes above the cloud here, then comes down and bounces off to the cloud, that also signals a buying entry. Yes, yes, that also signals a buying entry. Yeah. So you can trade it. Yeah, you can do it like you can trade it also. So here we had a market going up above the cloud, then it bounces off the cloud, then the market goes up. So you can trade something called a bounce on the chart. You can trade something called a bounce on your, or you can do it like a swing trade. For this one, you can do it like a swing trade. Yeah, you can do it like a swing trade. Let me set on my H4 time frame here. So this one is my H4. This one is my H4 time frame. You can see. So what I can wait for tomorrow here. So actually tomorrow I'm gonna be waiting for a very strong sell. The reason why, the reason why I'm telling you I'm waiting for the strong sell tomorrow is because you can see the market went above the cloud, then broke down the cloud, below the cloud. So I'm waiting here for a retest. Maybe a market going up to the cloud, then goes down like this. So then tomorrow I'm gonna be waiting for I'm gonna be waiting maybe for a downtrend for this market. Yeah, downtrend. So tomorrow if this market comes and touches the cloud here, then it's gonna be confirming a very strong sell. Yeah, tomorrow is I think it was on Friday. It's on Friday. Yeah, tomorrow is on Friday. Yeah, tomorrow is on Friday. So I'm gonna be waiting I'm waiting something like this. See guys, something like this. Bounce to the cloud. So when you get a bounce to the cloud on a higher time frame, then you can decide maybe to hold that trade for a long time, maybe like another 1 week. Because you can just imagine here. So here the market broke below the cloud. You can see, guys. I think everyone is able to see. The market broke below the cloud. Then we had a bounce to the cloud. Let me show it to be very clear and precise. So here, and the price must touch the cloud so that you can confirm this one is a very strong sell or a very strong buy. Like the price must touch the cloud. So here you can see this red candle, it didn't touch the cloud. So I did not execute any of my long-term selling trade. So I was waiting for the market to touch the cloud, then to confirm with a bearish candle, like a spinning tops of, like this one is a spinning tops. Then I set my stop loss slightly above that week. Then I can swing trade. So for this one, maybe you could have entered here. So what you do, guys, is so when the market came and touched the cloud on H4 time frame here, then you can go to a lower time frame like 15 minutes to wait for a big M pattern or like an head and shoulders pattern to look for a shorter and a very tight stop loss. See? Yeah. So that's how people trade. So in the market bounced the cloud here, it was an entry. So I went to 15 minutes time frame to look for an entry on a shorter time frame, then I sell that trade. Yeah. So in the market when the market came and touched the cloud, I went to the 15 minutes time frame to look for entries. Again, we had here a bounce to the cloud again here. So still on a downtrend. So long as the price is below the cloud, that's a strong uptrend market, strong downtrend market. So what you do, you can be trading the bounce to the bounce to the cloud, bounce to the cloud, bounce to the cloud. It's kind of like a moving average, but it's a different way. So here again we had an entry. It's kind of like an M pattern. Yeah, like an M pattern. Stop loss you can set above the cloud, here above the cloud here. So same thing applies to what I'm showing you right now here. So here right now, if the market goes up, bounces the cloud, and confirm with a bearish candle, I think that will be tomorrow, because like two candles is 8 hours. Two candles is like 8 hours, because it's H4, H4, H4. So sometimes it's very slow. Yeah, it's very, very slow. So maybe you can wait for tomorrow. So actually tomorrow will be on our London live. On our London live, maybe we'll be focusing on mostly GBSD and the USD, because that's what you normally trade. Maybe you can check USD, how far it is from the cloud. Yeah, see, it's something like this one, guys. So you can see this one. The market broke up above the cloud. So I was waiting for the market to bounce to the cloud, then I will go to a shorter time frame to look for a W pattern or any confirmation of a bullish market going up. Then I execute a buy. So to me, I'm gonna be getting like a small stop loss. I'm gonna be setting a small stop loss of maybe 10 and below. But when I execute a trade on H4 time frame, I'm gonna be setting a stop loss of maybe 40 pips and targeting maybe like 500 or 1,000 pips. But if you can go to a shorter time frame, let's say here, this market, the market was above the cloud, above the cloud, above the cloud. So when the market came and bounces and touches the cloud here, then I went to the shorter time frame on 15 minutes time frame to look for a W pattern, then hold that trade. Even if we can check together. Let's check this candle. It was on 9 April. Let's check this candle here from here. Let's check on 15 minutes time frame which candle was forming here. Let's check 15 minutes time frame. Yeah, then we can check together. When the market came and touched the so here you can see here we had a W pattern. So here, so W pattern this one. I don't know if it's clear, but this one is a W pattern. First leg, second leg here. That's what I was telling you. So now come for example, this one, you could have set a stop loss of maybe 20. You can see 20 pips. And you target maybe like 500 pips or 1,000 pips. But on a 4-hour chart, that candle is so big. The stop loss is really so big. You can't even like set a stop loss. Like for example, this one, this one. See how much the stop loss? It's around 80. When you set below the candle, around 50 pips. I know, guys, you have understood how the importance of looking for entries on a shorter time frame, like 15 minutes time frame. Yeah. For most swing traders, because when the market touches the bounce, when the market confirms on a higher time frame, on a certain level, when you go to a shorter time frame, it will give you like a good pattern, like head and shoulders or an M pattern every day. Every day you'll get it. You'll get it like every day, every day, every day, every day, every day, every day. Yeah. Not like no, it is not like every day you're going to make a profit. No, 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 no. It's not like you're going to make a profit every day, but the pattern will always repeat itself over and over and over. So like tomorrow, if you want to trade this market tomorrow, if you want to trade this market tomorrow, right now it has gone up. If you want to trade tomorrow, I'm gonna be waiting for the market to bounce below the cloud here. Confirm with a green candle, then I'll execute a buy market. Yeah. So that's how you trade even the cloud. That's how you trade the cloud. So you bounce the cloud, then you can look for an entry buy. Yeah, maybe you can check your USD JPY. USD JPY. Yeah, you can see USD JPY at the moment kumekuwa na hiyo bounce. Sasa unaona kama this one sasa ninawaambia this one sasa like this one. Is my chat clear, guys, or it's blur? Maybe someone to confirm to me if my chat is blur or it's okay. Maybe thumbs up if you can see my screen very clear without blur. Someone to confirm, please. Maybe with thumbs up to confirm. Hey guys, can you hear me? I don't know if you can hear me, guys. Okay. So like today, guys. Like today, you can see now, this one is search for time frame. This one is search for time frame. So the same thing we are waiting on GBPUSD is, guys, we have said we're waiting for the market to bounce above and touches the cloud. So when the market touches the cloud, I'm going to be going to a lower time frame, looking for a dab for an M pattern. So same thing that is going to apply on a GU, which is we are waiting maybe for tomorrow. So for example, this one. So on this one market of USD JPY. So in this market of USD JPY, when the market was going up, someone was waiting for the market or the wick or the candle to touch the cloud. So when the market came up here and touches the cloud, then you can go to a lower time frame so long as it has touched the cloud. You see? So long as it has touched the cloud, then it's a confirmation of a reversal is imminent in the market. You can see the reversal is eminent in the market. So you can go to a shorter time frame, look for entries, buy or sell. Like let me show you something here. So this one was bounce the cloud. So let's see maybe on 15 minutes time frame what happened. What's happened in 15 minutes time frame? So waiting maybe for M pattern on 15-minute time frame on that region. See guys, what I was telling you guys, like every time when the market touches a certain level on a higher time frame, when you go to a 15 minutes time frame, you'll always see M patterns or W patterns. You can see, guys, this one is the M pattern. If you really want to confirm, these are like M pattern. So ungekuja hapa, come here, entry here, stop loss above here. Then you write the trend downtrend because it's a long term. Because so to mean you're going to do a swing trade because you got a confirmation on a higher time frame, but you took an advantage on a shorter time frame to get a slight small SL than going for a bigger than going to a H4 to get like a big stop loss and which will affect your risk to reward ratio. See? Yeah. So it's very important. It's very important to understand how to identify a structure on higher time frame. Then you go on a lower time frame, 15 minutes time frame, to look for an entry, sell, or buy. Yeah. So that's how you can do like a swing trade. So unapata somebody maybe anakwambia like for me, oh, this trade I entered maybe like 1 week ago, 2 weeks ago, and I'm still inside. Yeah. So broker is kwambia like, oh, close that trade now, umeka kwa market for long. No, 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 no. It's kind of you're acting like like a like a like a swing trade. Yeah. So I think we are going to do more of this. We're going to understand more of this. More of this. Maybe next week. I don't know if tomorrow. I don't know if tomorrow I'll be around at this time. But mostly on Friday, I'm always out. I'm always out mostly at this time. So that's why I don't normally have the classes at this time on Friday for Ichimoku. But on my YouTube channel, I have a video for Ichimoku, the full video of the overall. So I think you can watch it. I think you can watch it, that video for you can watch that video. Then I think you can watch that video. Then when we meet maybe on Monday, then you'll have at least an idea of what's happening. You'll have an idea of what's happening in the market. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Because now that because now time is moving. Because now time is moving and yeah, so I can just give you maybe an assignment so that you can go and confirm on the channel the how to you can look just you can just look for a video that's called how to trade using Ichimoku. Yeah, I've got a video of that of how to use Ichimoku. So it will really help you, it will guide you. Then as we wait for Monday for entries. Yeah, so as we wait for Monday for entries, so I think you'll be able to understand. Yeah, I think what we're going to do is, I think what we are going to do is, we are going to look for a plan. We are going to look for a plan. We're going to look for a plan on how to trade Ichimoku. So I think from next week, we're going to focus mostly on Ichimoku. Yeah, Ichimoku because someone requested me to teach you guys about like how to swing trade on a currency, how to swing trade. So we're going to so at least last week and this week we have been focusing more on the high of Asia, low of Asia, Bollinger Band. So at least I want to give you like another exposure of Ichimoku, an advanced way of trading the Ichimoku, not even the cloud, an advanced way of trading the Ichimoku cloud. So I think that will be covering on Monday. Yeah, yeah, we'll be covering it on Monday. Yes, yes, yes. So Robin anasema Mr. Newton, is there any other key settings inafaa to set kwa TV? Kwa I don't know what you're meaning. You're meaning from trading view. I think it's trading view. Oh, trading view. At not, yeah, it's only time zone only, session only. It's only session only. Yeah, it's session only. And here, to confirm here, the time zone is clear. So this session, so you must have this session on your chart. Then you confirm this one. You match the time zone must match. Make sure you look for Nairobi. Yeah, for Nairobi time zone. Yeah, it's only that. You can see my chart is always clear. You can see I always have only like Bollinger Band on my screen, or Bollinger Band, or maybe like plain chat. Yeah. So you can have only plain chat. Yeah. So nimetuma hapo link. I have sent the link there on my on the chat box, so you can go and watch the videos during the weekend. Yeah, nimetuma hapo link. I've sent the link there on the chat box, so you can go and watch the link. You can watch the videos of each moku. Then on Monday, at least you'll have more exposure of what I'll be showing you guys on each moku. So, is there someone with a question maybe before we call it a day or a week? Because but in the morning we'll be having the review, the London review. Yeah, Luma. Yes, yes. I'm fine. I'm fine. You can do USDJPY. USDJPY works well. USDJPY. Yeah, yeah, and gold. Yeah, can do it and gold with gold. Yeah, gold and UJ. Yeah, because I realized that this Ichimoku, it needs a currency that is fast moving, that it has got higher volume, like higher volatility. But on a slower currency, like you like for example, like Audi USD, like for example, like Euro card, that one will really disappoint you. It needs a currency that is fast moving, a fast moving currency like gold, Nasdaq, yeah, something of that sort. So I think so on weekend I'm gonna be doing more research of that currency. Then on Monday I'm gonna be giving you the exact currency that works best. Then we try to see maybe from next week. We try to see maybe, but we mostly will be seeing mostly like swing trading. Yeah, for this Ichimoku, we're going to focus mostly on a swing trading, because mostly we have been focusing mostly on day trading. So I think we want to do it like more like a swing trade. So what is the meaning of a swing trade? Maybe someone here is maybe is trying to understand what is a swing trade. So a swing trade is someone who holds trade, maybe an inget trade from Monday, from 1st April, then he exits on 30th April. So he's in the market for like 10 days. That's a swing trade. That's a person who holds trade for a swing trade. Yeah, maybe last question. Is there someone with a question maybe before we call it a day? Yeah, yeah, yeah.